Hello, and welcome to today's series where I basically say, I love this game, and your sorry ass doesn't. Today's video is a continuation of the previous video regarding Whacked. You see folks, I grew up on stuff like Tom and Jerry, Ren and Stimpy, and all that shit. So, it's no surprise that stuff like Whacked will appeal to my interest, almost instantly. So, knowing how small the Whacked fanbase is, I decided to make these videos of my own free will to basically spread more awareness of this underrated gem. And by spreading awareness, I'm going to talk about theories y'all don't give a shit about. So let's begin. There's not that many theories surrounding this game, but here's some that I managed to find. One of these theories I like to call is the Vant Hell theory, and it's not by me. It's actually by a user from the Whacked Fandom Wiki. Yes, I'm serious. This user states that Vant's minions, which are the ones that you face in the final level of the game, it is believed that Vant's minions have helped him send numerous souls to hell. And you know what? This actually makes sense. This not only makes sense because I have a weird obsession with this character, but it makes sense because of the religious undertone that this game offers. I mean, for crying out loud, there's literally a stage in the game titled Hell. I mean, need I say more? Now, this is where my part of the theory comes into play. Ahem. What happened to the contestants beforehand? What I mean is, whatever happened to the contestants before Lucky, before Eugene, and before all the others? Because coming out of Vant's own words,
I've been doing this since Adam and Eve were wetting their fig leaves, and believe me, this is one game that nobody ever wins. If you survive all our deadly levels of fun,
so he's been doing this for a long time, which leads up to my follow-up question. Do the contestants die when they lose? Better yet, to the contestants who have lost, does Vant send them to hell? The reason why I'm explaining any of this is because right off the bat, the characters that you see in-game are based off of the 7 deadly sins. So, coming from where I'm from, it's hard to take most of this stuff as a coincidence. So, this is what I believe with the Vant Hell theory, quote-unquote. Yes, I do believe that Vant sends his contestants and possibly just wandering souls into hell. Also, take this selling your soul type of bit as you may. Now let's talk about the chicken theory. To anyone who didn't know, chicken is a game mode in Whacked where you kill chickens, and coming by the Whacked Fandom Wiki, it states that chicken are flesh-eating chicken that are found in chicken, and it's also implied that they are mind-controlled by Vantastic. What's also interesting is that in the stage Hell, you can actually see the chickens being quote-unquote mind-controlled or trapped in these cage-like things, right? In this screenshot right here. What a coincidence that a stage that's based off of Vantastic, a stage that's based off of Hell, to where the chickens, outside of the chicken game mode, that they're only seen in this stage. What a coincidence that the chickens have a spiral on their left eye, along with Vant. Am I implying that Vantastic is being controlled by a much more higher up, by a much more powerful being? Frankly, I don't know. But I damn sure know the developers weren't like, hey, let's add a spiral on Vant's left eye, along with the chicken. There's also another theory going around how the actual game show itself is purgatory, and how the prize that you win at the end of the game is a representation of heaven. But let's move on. Also, here's something you guys probably didn't know. Did you know that Whacked was originally going to be called Boing? And what's funny is that the prototype music, for Boing, has a much more 90s vibe to them. Take a listen. Obviously, that was just one example I showed. I mainly liked the final version of the song, for obvious reasons. While not every single prototype song managed to get released to the public, some did, and thankfully so. Now let's move on to secrets. Now these secrets aren't really secrets, quote unquote, but these are interesting if you played the game and haven't known them by now. For instance, if you type in Food Fight as a profile name, you will unlock costumes for most of the characters, with Charity being cheese for some reason, Eugene and Otto being milk cartons, and Tooth being... oh god, that's disturbing. What the hell is Tooth? And finally, Vamp becoming the tutorial burger. The only way to actually access these costumes is to press the white button on your Xbox controller or press the LB button on your Xbox 360 controller in order to play as these quote-unquote costumes. I would say more, but as of now, I think I said enough. And just like that, I'm ending today's video. I swear to God, if I had a chance to turn this IP into something more, I would. While this game isn't perfect, I recommend picking it up. And for the fandom, and for viewers like you, thank you, and have a fantastic time.